federal job creation numbers show Wisconsin dropped below the national average in 2013.
That's right. The report is looking at how many private sector jobs were created. And here's the straight story on what was found. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics says Wisconsin ranks 37th in private sector job creation last year. In 2013, the state added a little more than 28,000 private sector jobs for a growth rate of 1.2%. The national average was 2.1%.
So what kind of impact could these numbers have on the governor's race? Tonight, we have multiple views. Job creation is a key focus for both Governor Scott Walker and his Democratic opponent, Mary Burke. Quarterly numbers released by the federal government show through the first 3 years of Walker's term, the state added slightly fewer than 92,000 private sector jobs.
You add those quarterly numbers through the first 3 years plus the first 5 months of 2014, we're well over 100,000 jobs. That's good news going forward.
The state's unemployment rate, 5.7% as of last month, is also the lowest it's been since October 2008. However, during his 2010 campaign, Walker promised to add 250,000 private sector jobs in Wisconsin by the end of this year. His Democratic opponent, Mary Burke, called the latest figures simply unacceptable.
We have everything we need right here in Wisconsin to be a thriving top 10 economy, but Walker's approach of putting the special interests and big business first and not looking out for the middle class has us falling behind.
How critical are the latest job numbers when it comes to the upcoming gubernatorial election? Political experts say there is some importance.
Especially since a large majority of the governor's policy agenda has been related to job creation and kind of economic development type issues. So for the challenger, I think that definitely playing this up as much as possible would be beneficial.
UW Green Bay political science professor David Halpap says there is some potential the job numbers could determine the election.
Especially if the state remains stagnant or if it continues to fall behind some of its Midwestern counterparts. But the way our state is right now, it's fairly polarized, so there may not be a lot of people who are going to be swayed.
Wisconsin was 35th in the previous Bureau of Labor Statistics report. Again, the state is now ranked 37th. The next report covering job growth through March is set to be released on September 18th. Voters head to the polls to elect Wisconsin's governor November 4th.